Why is this never occur to me? Well,
Hello, the internet, and welcome back to the next episode of Emrae, a Dungeons and Dragons campaign in a world of my own design. We're playing 5th edition, and with us, as always, are our good friends, Ilfalion, aka Leganor, aka Jeff, aka the D&D Nerd Dwarf,
oh, that makes
and
me
Don't
happy.
look at me,
also
look at him.
and also Zach, aka Jindorum Draprax, our
Maybe
Dragonborn
there.
sorcerer. And of course, our Draenei fighter wombo combo miniature on a book with
He's a
Slidey Mike
tiefling.
coming in from the left. Hey, that's a
He's
tiefling?
just a he's a blue tiefling.
That's a
Yes.
huge tiefling. Looks just like a Draenei. Anyway, Mike's here.
Yes.
Mike's here too. We call him Wallace. He's a wall. He likes to take the dodge action.
He does.
You should make a T-shirt that says "I'd like to take the dodge action."
The next time we have to run away from combat, he should get bonus experience if he says we have to get the hell out of Dodge.
Anyway, when we left our party, we were in the middle of our first arena battle in the Forum Arena. Things have been interesting. As the fight has progressed, the party has realized that this big open sand pit is more than meets the eye. Trapdoors releasing mechanical lions, giant pits in the center of the screen, and a giant sentry gun tower erecting on the left side of the arena have all proven to be sneaky traps and tricks.
Mines. He forgot to mention
Oh yeah,
mines.
there's also mines. They called it a mine. Anyway,
I dropped Jeff right onto a mine.
yes,
Leganor.
one of the last things we did was use Dimension Door to transport ourselves to the other side of the map, and Leganor just appeared on top of a mine, which was then detonated. So that was fun.
And I got mauled before that one too.
That's true. You got a lion. It's been rough. And that's no lion. So,
Lions, turns, and mines. Oh my.
the last thing we did before we ended last session was Wallace's turn. If I scroll up,
Dodged.
he did a bunch of dodging and had some deck saves, and it is now the next round of combat. So, at the start of this
Top of the
round,
order.
as usual, I can't remember what layer that's on. Yeah, we get to do this fun stuff again.
The dot of death.
The red dot of death makes its way a quarter circle around the arena, encountering nothing. Lucky for y'all, as the sentry gun is now pointing over there.
Waiting for it to hit one of them.
And that brings up our good buddy over here. He is
Wait,
kind of... What's that?
There's not a fourth tiger in the top left corner after that one?
Thanks, Mike. I was zoomed out and I didn't see it.
I'm just following the pattern. I mean, I'm
Yes,
probably
no.
going to regret bringing that up, but
You're absolutely correct. At the start of the turn, another trapdoor opens up and another lion appears. And he makes.
when keeping the DM honest gets you just
You know
bad
what?
for your character.
Take some inspiration for being an honest guy.
Aw, shucks. I will happily take that. I'm probably gonna need it at some point during this fight.
So the lion makes a beeline. No pun intended. A beeline. Oh, hang on. I gotta cancel this. The lion begins to make a beeline towards Jin, but when it gets to here, it triggers a mine, which detonates.
So they don't know where the mines are.
Not to give the DM ideas, but I mean, you have Voltron lions here, and so far there's 4 of them. I can't help but think that, like, if somehow a 5th one showed up and none of them had been killed by this point, they just all 5 come together.
It's just an
did-
auto kill.
I did think of it, but it's not gonna happen.
That's fair.
So I gotta roll a couple of dice here. Where is the lion? There he is. He's got to roll a deck save. Yeah.
Are you still operating on one screen right now?
Yeah.
Poor bastard.
So he rolls. He fails a deck save, so he takes a bunch of lightning damage.
Kaboom!
Actually, I think that matters a lot. Let me see here for a second.
I've seen that from where I'm standing too. Would I have? Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
This.
So the electro mine blows up. The lion takes a bunch of damage and is pushed 10 feet. So he's knocked prone to here. Uses 15 of his 50 to get up after moving 20, and 15. So how much movement? I'm trying to calculate how much movement he has because he was dashing.
Ah.
So I think he can make it to like here before the end of the turn. And now this. Boop.
Is it 15 feet of movement speed to get up, or half of your walking speed to get up?
You're right. It's half. Sorry. So you are correct. So we'll put him there. Alright, that's just the lion release turn. That's independent of turn order. So our gladiatory looking boy over here, he sees you, Wallace, emerge from this side of the wall, and he takes a step backwards because he doesn't want to fight you. But as soon as he does,
Kablooey.
Did he blow up?
he doesn't blow up.
Oh!
But a jet of fire bursts forth from the wall to his left.
Yes.
Oh, this is just turning into battle bots.
This is
And
reminding me of Hades.
he has to make a dex save.
I'm assuming none of you have played the game Hades.
I have
One
not.
you're showing us?
Either way, it's there's certain levels where there's traps everywhere. This is something reminding me of like son of a bitch.
He
Freaking.
makes a dex save,
Anyway.
which he passes, so he takes half of that, which is that. Oh no. Hang on. Oh, I hit
The walls.
That's why. Okay. So then after that occurs, he just runs away from the wall and kind of back steps to there while he pats out a bunch of singes all over his arms. And that's his turn. Sturgis is up. Sturgis wheels on his heels back to see Garrett? Garrett? Yeah, Garrett. Got all these darn placards I gotta pull back out. Garrett and a lion. And he is going to... Excuse me. Where the heck is his character sheet? I should have prepped all this while I was waiting.
I'm gonna send you a spare monitor, man.
I have them. It's just in the it's in my office, which is where the baby's sleeping right now. Yeah, no, I'm downstairs on my laptop.
I am too. I'm on one screen again.
Yeah.
It is not easy to do this on one screen.
And I mean, honestly,
You can only
screens-
imagine from a DM
screens
perspective.
doesn't matter. I just have too many sheets I have to open and close and open and close. Anyway, he is going to magic missile Garrett. And
That's right. Your magic missile was being weird last time.
yeah, I didn't even get to say what level he was casting it at. because he was casting it at level 3. So that's
4 darts.
4 darts. 4 times 4?
16.
16 damage to Mr. Garrett. And then he runs behind the wall and hides next to you. And he says, I've thrown some missiles at him. Hopefully I can draw him around the wall. No pun
We gotta
intended.
focus on the keyboard.
Ah, yes. With that, Garrett, upset, is going to try and take care of this lion. There it is. So he swings out his longsword, which was attached to his hip most of this time, and he swings at it once, twice, 3 times at the lion.
3 times a lady.
Armor class is that. 2 of them connect for some damage.
Wow, the battery life on this laptop is atrocious.
So 2 of his 3 longsword slashes smash into the mechanical body, and riding off the momentum of one of his impacts, he bashes the side of the lion's face with his bracer.
The glowy one?
This one here? Yeah, his glowy bracer.
Okay.
Connecting and dealing some amount of damage. That is that.
And we're back in business.
Yeah, nice. That was. So you notice his slashes? They don't sound really like shink shink. They're more like tink tink. But when he bashes it with the power bracer, it really seems chunky. The hit. And then he.
Technical terms, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, chunky.
Chunky.
He then stands his ground, and it turns to Jin's turn.
Okay. Can I, from my vantage, can I see if anybody looks like they're hurting at all?
You can see this guy is hurt. This lady is hurt. This guy is okay. This guy is alright. This thing is pretty hurt. And this guy is hurt. And this thing is pretty hurt.
I didn't see that one. Which one?
Top left.
Oh no, you can't see that.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah,
You don't
I
have
don't
line
think
of
I can see
sight
that.
from that particular position.
Correct, yeah.
And this guy looks fine.
Alright. I'm gonna
Wait,
send-
what? Am I supposed to be
Wait,
shitty at the
huh?
time, dude? What?
I just said he looks fine. You asked if anybody looked hurt.
Fair enough. I will send a quickened fireball.
This random dude who's watching up in the 3rd tier of the thing looks like he has a stomach bug.
Just kind of, instead of drawing, you know what, I could draw it if you need me to.
You have a circle.
Oh, I do. I have a
bottom
circle over
left,
here.
yeah,
Yes,
you
I do.
shoved it out of the way.
They
You got
are
another one on the
difficult
bottom
to
right. You got two
grab.
circles on the map.
Yeah, they're so hard to grab for some reason.
Zoom in,
Yeah, you have to zoom in.
because you have to
Yeah.
click the actual green part of the circle.
Actual green part of the. No, see, like, even still.
You guys zoom in, and then it becomes easier.
Oh, there it is. Wow, you have to zoom way the heck in.
Yeah.
All right,
It's annoying.
there we go. Yeah. All right, then I'll just do kind of like in this general area. I'll do a quickened fireball there.
Okie dokie. That's a deck save, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, let me roll those.
Did I cast?
Excuse me. That's what I meant to roll. And then... No, I don't see the cast.
It didn't cast? Okay, hang on, let me click that again then. Why the hell's it not casting? Alright, let me try over here. Odd. try from here. No. What is going on? Alright, Ah!
That
There it
hurt.
goes.
Got it. Alright, and then I will use my last sorcery point to re-roll those 1s and 2s. So 4d6.
So you're re-rolling 4d6. It'll be 6, 3, 6,
That's
6,
correct.
and then the next 4 dice.
Correct.
Okay. 6, 3, 6,
So-
6, 4, 3, 2, 2. 6, 3,
Plus
6,
5.
6.
21 plus 11 is
21,
32.
30.
32. Wait.
Wait, that can't be right.
Plus
Oh,
plus
plus
the 5.
37.
Plus the 5. Yeah.
37.
Oh, I didn't see the 5. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So 37 damage. The flames erupt in this giant circle. The gladiator guy, still singeing from his last flame jet, doesn't seem to be able to dodge the fireball, and is knocked unconscious from searing flamey pain. Rena, however, is a little more nimble and is able to stave off some of the damage, and instead takes, was it 35? Half? 35?
37.
Half of 35 is not 37.
18. No. The number was 37, but it's
Oh,
18's the number.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's knocked unconscious. She gets singed pretty badly, and
Alright, and then
in
I
the
will...
explosion, you also see a lightning blast emit from the ground over here
Mhm.
as this is detonated.
Sweet. And then I'll just, if she's still standing, I will throw another little firebolt at her.
Firebolt. Okay.
Well done.
Where'd it go?
A 10. A 10 will miss.
10 will miss.
Yeah, he rolled a 2.
Plus 8 on that, though, huh? That's not bad.
It's a nice
Not
plus.
bad at all. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. I'm going to stay hidden where I am. Or relatively.
Yeah, I don't know that
I like
hidden is the right
ramification.
word, but you're
Yeah,
you
but
continue
at least I
to
have
use
cover from the west end of
Sure.
that
That
field.
brings up Leganor.
Attacking the chick and 2 normals and the sharpshooter. So the 23
Is it
would be
18,
minus
right?
5, so 18.
Yeah.
So it's 19, 15, 18.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And tie goes to the defender, so the 19 and the 18 hit.
So
6 is a 16, yeah?
The 6 is a
25.
16.
The 6 is a 16, yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so she's also, spinning around trying to put out flames. Doesn't notice the revolver shots, which go pew pew. And she also drops to the ground after taking 2 rounds in her body somewhere. I don't know.
Um, part of me wants to run back but I know I can't make it in one turn. So I'm going to stay put right here with Jin.
Okay. That brings up her turn.
Good job, boys.
Woohoo!
Okay.
The fat lady has not sung yet, my friend.
Hey, can you give him X's?
No, they're not dead.
Oh, yeah, they're just unconscious.
All right. Next, this guy. Ba-ba-ba-bum. lion comes charging. Like this.
Oh.
Wow, that thing can move, huh?
Double
That was a
move.
dash, though, right?
So it gets to 25 feet or so away from you, Mike.
And then pounces.
And then it pounces on you. If I can find the darn button.
Is it pounce on attack?
So I need you to make a strength save, Mike.
It's gonna try to knock me prone.
This wall will not be moved.
I imagine Wallace goes into a Krillin like stance for that.
So the lion leaps at you, Mike. It pounces, but the wall gets in the way a little bit, as does the wall, and you are not knocked prone. And there's now a lion in front of you. This lion is angry at Garrett and tries to bite at him. But is not successful. And
Now I got Final Fantasy fight music stuck in my head.
and then from over here-ish, you hear gunfire. And then also you see Sprite move to here, and you see it firing into the pit. So I gotta do this and this. Come on. This is so frustrating. Let me... I can't interact with the tab. So frustrating. Okay. Cool. Alright. That brings up Wallace's turn.
Buckles, deal with this. Sorry. Flosty, deal with the sword boy. I'll keep this guy busy while our friends poke at him from behind.
Wallace
I'm
takes
done.
the dodge action. Alright. The red dot, which I'm realizing now is very ineffective.
With such a narrow beam, yeah.
I really wanted that to do more.
You'd have to have it do splash damage or some kind, I think.
Or just have it like when it gets to us. Like I would think the radius that's around that dot would be a lot wider.
That could have been more effective. Sure.
Or like
there may be more arena fights. We'll see.
Oh, I'm sure.
Make it a grenade launcher.
Yeah. Just
okay. Let's not
centering.
get killed.
All right.
Or shoots extra mines.
They called it a mine. So the sentry gun is now pointing like this.
Okay, so now that we've expended all the lions, now what happens?
Okay. Sturgis runs back over to this side of the frozen lion statue.
Oh, no fancy thing this round? No additional, arena insanity?
There's only 4 corners.
Godzilla's not going to arrive?
Well, yeah, but, the first round it was the gun. Was the lion the second round? I guess the lion's in the next 4. I don't know. What round are we on?
This is round 6.
Lost track. Okay. Oh, no, the walls popped up. That's right. That was round 2.
Yeah. This is round 7 then.
And then
it was round 8.
So,
Excuse me. You had the sentry, the walls, the pit, and 4 lion rounds.
Oh, I thought the pit was always there. It was just the lion that brought it there. But anyway, all right.
All right, whatever. It's a round of combat. Sturgis. That's what he got. What has he got left? He is going to continue magic missiling. This time at level 4.
Come on, 4. Boo. 10 damage.
5 2-damage missiles go pew 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 at Garrett as he gets peppered by magic missiles. Sturgis will remain at the cover of the wall. He doesn't know if there's mines and he doesn't want to chance it. Garrett continues to try and deal with the lion, and he swings at it with his longsword. Let me read the line again. Okay. He swings at it a second time. Half damage is rounded down or up?
Down. D&D always rounds down.
Okay. So that's that. And then he bashes at it with his bracer. And the bracer bash seems to hit something critical as the lion, the gears inside the mechanical lion stop moving. Garrett then turns to face Sturgis and runs up to his face and makes a last longsword swing. Connecting.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, no. For some damage. And Sturgis goes, "Aye!" Jin. Hello? Zach?
Oh, sorry.
Buckles.
I'm so sorry. I got a text from a buddy of mine. I'm going through some stuff. So what's going on? I'm sorry. I totally missed that. I blanked out.
That's okay. Garrett dispatched of one of the lions, then ran up to Sturgis and slashed at him with a longsword successfully.
And now there's a lion in front of me that's alive.
Now there's a living lion in front of Wallace, and there's...
Do we know anything about this hole here?
The hole, you see the sprite is floating over the hole.
It's been shooting into it.
And has been shooting into it, yeah.
And we've heard other gunfire coming from inside the pit.
That's correct.
So, let's see. How to point you choose. There's no arc to a fireball, correct?
It's line of sight.
There's a line of sight.
So, I mean, you could poke your head over, launch
Ooh.
it like as low as you could to see, and then just have it explode. Like, I don't know how deep. I mean, yeah, you'd be risking the depth of the hole. I don't know.
It's actually also kind of too far for me to get there. So, alrighty.
But yeah, there's a lion actively attacking me right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm gonna do. I'll just. How close is it? 45. Damn.
I mean, you could move, do a thing, and move again, but that risks mines.
Sorry, that flame was not constant. It was just a... I should have removed
I
that
am
immediately.
gonna cast Witch Bolt on this guy here.
On the lion?
Damn. Well, actually, I have to move first. I gotta move a little closer, but yes, I will.
Okay.
That you're gonna want to be. So that's gonna be. You're gonna be stuck out there.
Yep, I know that.
Okay. All right.
It's actually gonna go back one more. I want to be right here instead, because that's from here to here. I'll move.
Sure.
15 feet. Actually, I could probably just do this. 15 feet. Cast Witch Bolt on this guy. Concentration on a hit. Target takes 1d12. Second level
quick-
of higher increases by
If you cast it, it should
1d12.
prompt you for the level, yeah?
Yeah, it didn't though.
What I don't
that-
know is which
Cast
bolt
that as-
like sustains its connection.
That's correct. As long as I hit and keep concentration, I can just
So
automatically
is 17
deal.
the attack roll?
17 is the attack roll.
Okay, so you hit it
I'm
with
gonna-
Witch Bolt.
Okay, and I'm
No,
gonna
the question
cast-
is, I don't know if you move too far away, does the witch bolt disconnect? That's what I don't know.
Spell. Actually, the spell also
Something.
when the target is ever. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's ever outside the spell's range. Okay. So then I can't, or has total cover from you. So I will stay here then. I am gonna cast. I was gonna cast that at second level. I can't. It didn't pop up for some reason. So it just makes it 2d12.
Okay.
So should I just roll the attack and then?
Yeah,
Add
roll
a
it.
roll
If it
second
rolls
D12?
1d12, then just hit Witch Bolt again.
Nothing's happening.
I'll do it if you want.
There it goes. Oh, okay. There we go. I see. Cast at which level? Level 2. Go.
Okay, so it's 12 lightning and then 1 lightning. So 13 lightning damage.
39.
Lightning damage, is it?
It is lightning damage. That is
Wow.
why I
So you see the lightning damage strike the Mechalion, and it seems to get like stunned in place and then completely deactivates.
I'm shocked at that this just falling like that.
Way to go, Sparkles!
So I guess at that point I just kind of like slink back into my corner because it's down.
That's fine. Leganor.
Attacking Garrett, 2 and 1, just like last time.
2 normal, 1 power.
He does have line of sight on him, nice.
Bum, bum, bum. All 3
So-
of those are going to connect. Oh wait, the power's a -5?
Yeah, 14.
Sorry, 2 of them will hit, not the power.
The normals hit, not the power.
So the 2 normals are 8 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he takes it like a champ.
And I'm good.
Cool. Rena. Ooh. Bum 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 bum. Then that happens. Then that happens. Then this happens. Dun, 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 dun.
You're not skipping my turn, are you?
Nope.
Okay.
So you see Sprite move to here. It fires into the hole.
You hit people. Okay.
Bum, 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 da, 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 da. Unfortunately, you guys have no idea what's going on in here. And it's Wallace's turn.
Doot. Pardon me, Skip. Pardon me. Hello, Governor.
Yeah, what's up?
Alright, swinging at him. Where's... Next, alright, so... Alright, first off, let's see if I even hit this guy. And you know, because I have it, I'm gonna burn my inspiration to hit this guy, because I
Hey.
really want to hit him.
I just really want to hit him.
Where's... Hold on. Advantage.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna do... Nope. Goading. So, once period die... Target must take a wisdom saving throw on a failed save. The target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. What's your DC?
It's gotta be... Damn it, why doesn't it just...
It's over 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
so
probably like 14.
noted.
Or 15 would be my guess. So then, I did 4, and then
So it's 4 plus your superiority die.
12.
Nice roll.
And then I will just swing again because I'm swinging. I'm assuming a 21 connects.
Oh crap! Hang on. I took damage away from the wrong target. Minus 12. Why isn't that?
And then
There we go. Okay. 21 also hits
for 11.
for 11. Okay.
Use an superiority die, and yeah, no, that's that.
That's
Hold
your
on.
turn?
I believe so. Oh, hold on. I can do this. If you take an attack action in turn, you can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet. I don't think using the goading attack was that using a bonus action. Let's see.
No, it's not.
No.
No. All
Superiority die
right.
are
So
not
I'm going to
bonus
try to.
actions.
All right. I will try to shove him 5 feet.
Okay.
So you can add your. Let's see. If you're subject.
Try to shove?
I think it's just strength versus strength.
Is shove a thing I can look up? Nope. Shuffle
Question.
is.
Yeah, that's annoying that it doesn't specify that. If you take the attack action. Yeah, it doesn't really specify any more than that.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna make a DM ruling, and it's just you can use a bonus action to try and shove. Try and shove. Hang on, let me look this up.
Some other context, Jim. My mobile flourish. That's it. If I hit them
Yeah,
with a normal attack,
it's your mobile battlemaster. I get that.
yeah. So and there's no save. Like if I hit, then they get hit, and there's no save against that movement.
Rules is written. There's nothing that says you can choose whether to shove. Oh, page 195 in the PHP. Shoving a creature. I just don't know what the check is.
It's my strength. It's literally a strength versus a strength or dex check. It's
Okay.
just it's a competition.
Got
so
it.
I'm gonna roll.
So try and shove, and then you can choose to knock prone or push 5 feet.
Yeah.
If
Well,
you
for the
succeed,
shield, it's just shove 5 feet.
gotcha. You do not shove him.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Well, shove. No, you can try to shove a creature that is within 5 feet of you, and the shove action is either knock prone or push 5 feet.
Oh, I would have tried to shove him prone then. I'll have to remember that one in
Yeah.
the future. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, you can knock people prone in place or push them 5 feet in a direction if you succeed your shove. Unless the creature's
I'm done.
unknockdownable, of course. That's a different story. All right.
Yes.
The next round of combat, the red dot to here. The Lions are all incapacitated as far as you can see. You notice the gentleman that is holding the hands on the thingy. He walks away out of your sight.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. And we gotta do this. Good. Sturgis, now in melee range of this guy, is upset, and he's gonna thwack him with his rod,
Or at least try to.
or at least try to. He is not successful, however.
Unsuccessful.
He goes poo, and stands there dejected. Garrett, seeing this, is going to disengage. And he's going to run to here. And you see him peer over the edge of the pit.
No explosions. Okay.
No explosions. And then he clambers over the edge of the pit and disappears over the lip.
Does he have a faster move speed?
Because I said he disengaged, not dash. That's why. You are correct, Jeff.
I just want one more shot at him. Well,
So that was a dash, not disengaged. That will provoke, if you wish.
Oh. Swing bada bada.
nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
So he is unsuccessful in his attempt to do any of those things.
Flat of the blade across the back of his head.
Yep. And he falls down unconscious as well at your feet. Well, not at your
Nice.
feet. He falls down unconscious 5 feet away from you.
Okay.
What was all that? Doc, I just went poo. Relax.
Time to poop? What?
No, I just went poo, and he was like... Jin, that brings up your turn.
Okay, I mean, at this, I take like a little step out and I look around. There's nothing here. I still see this guy floating around here, right?
You see Sprite, yes.
All right. 25 feet of movement left. I'm gonna cautiously move like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I call out,
So
"Hey
you
guys, you see anything?"
You blew all that sand to glass earlier, so I would
Yeah,
hope
that's true,
all
yeah.
mine is done.
I'm crunching across the glass there, and I'll just how far am I here? I'm actually feeling 30 feet. Yeah, I'll witch bolt right there.
Okay.
14.
14 will miss.
Ooh.
Shucks.
Okay, then I guess there's really not a whole lot else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save my reaction, my bonus action.
Okay. Leganor.
How high is Sprite above the pit?
He's at like ground level to the pit, which you assume is above the floor of wherever the pit's floor is.
Okay. There's no way to draw this, so I want to cast Fairy Fire. It's a 20-foot cube, but I want to project it such that one corner touches Sprite, so he's affected, and then hopefully the rest of it reaches down into the pit to get the other two. I don't know if that's going to work or not.
Let me see here.
Wait, it's 20 foot?
A 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube
So it's like
within
that.
range. Range is 60 feet.
So the
Each
diagonal would
object
be
in a
20,
20-foot
yeah.
cube within range.
So really trying to do this.
kind of, but it's inverted, right? So think of a cube, and then it's
He's
tilted upward.
He's at the
like a
top of the cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The corner. Got it. Okay.
So if there's something right beneath him, it should be able to reach 28 feet down, unless we're not doing diagonals.
Oh, so you're putting him at the top of a D8 at
Correct.
its end?
Correct.
D6.
Well, a D6, but yeah, similar.
The math.
So then, what is?
What's that math meme
The
of just, like
diagonal-
the person like looking through
Yeah,
all the
like-
math calculations playing?
What is the calculation for distance between corners of a cube.
Is on what? It is. Yeah. It should be. I put it on repeat. Well, now you've got me second guessed, so I gotta double check here. I was pretty sure it was repeating. Yeah,
I'll
it's
tell
repeating.
you right.
Okay.
It's root 3 times 10.
I think that will work.
Excuse me.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Root 3 times 10 doesn't sound right. It should be more than 20. Root 3 times 10
The
is less
square.
than 20.
I'm sorry. The square root of 3 times 20.
Root 3 times 20. Okay, yeah. So it'd be something like 26, 27 feet ish. Regardless, okay. So that happens.
Okay. They need to roll.
Oh, it's a deck save. Hang on.
Yes.
Bum, 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 bum. What's the DC?
14.
Okay. And if it's saved, nothing happens?
Correct.
Okay, so let me do this. Okay. Alright. Everything you said occurs.
And then
Spell? That's spell. No, it's not.
I technically should have moved first, but
Yeah, you would have had to move in order to get line of sight, but you're still in range even by moving there.
so
This
I'm
can
gonna
go
move right
away.
next.
This blue square can go away, yeah? The big one?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll move next to Jin.
Okay. You do that.
I kind of just look at him and be like, hey, what do you think's down there?
Is Sprite glowing green or?
Sprite is not glowing green. Mike, 3 saves stabilizes or is up at 1?
Stabilizes.
Okay.
A 20 is up at 1.
Gotcha.
3 saves stabilizes.
Okay. Alright. Rena is still unconscious. That's fine.
She's just not gonna die. I didn't think it was a thing
I
that
went too
happened
far.
in the arena, but
Hang on.
it's not a thing
Stand
for me
by.
to worry about.
Oh, stand by. Okay. Alright. Sprite momentarily dips out of vision. Oop. Sorry, that should be gone. I don't know why that's back. Sprite momentarily dips out of vision. And then momentarily, or not momentarily, but returns back in vision with Iconaro underneath it being carried.
Is he glowing green?
He is not. Damn it. I'm moving the whole pit. I want to move you. Hang on. They're not moving there. I just need to select both. Layer. Token layer. Back to the objects and tokens. This is so pain in the neck. Okay. Dun 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 dun. And he floats and flies Ike to here. Ike then aims a rifle at Jin
Michael.
from the sky and fires, dealing 13 piercing damage.
What is his, there's no AC on that? It's just automatically.
I mean, do you have a 20 AC?
Oh, good golly. No, I do not.
Okay.
And I cannot get to that, so.
So he fires and it connects, dealing
you out of
13
shield?
piercing damage.
How many?
13.
Oh, good lord.
Are you out of shield?
No, but it wouldn't help anyway, so.
Yeah, I gave you more information than I should have.
Yeah, I'm hurting. I kind of like dropped to one knee and like.
Wait, but isn't
Yeah, my health bar is flashing.
I thought you could get up to 21 with your AC.
I don't think I still have bark skin. I think that the concentration.
No, I
was
do.
dropped.
No, I'm still good.
For real?
Yeah,
Okay.
I never
Oh.
lost. I never lost
So
concentration.
then you don't take that damage if that's the case.
Then- Sweet. Oh, that is lovely.
The wall has taken hits. The wall has not let his friend down. No. Oh.
Okay, so he does not successfully hit you, but he is flying away.
Okay.
Wallace.
Cool.
I have no idea. Okay, actually, I don't see. I watched you drop. So, I'm just gonna. Whoa! What? That was weird.
Wallace
So I do that
dashes to
movement.
there. Cool. That's fine.
I mean, I would occupy the same space as him if I could physically put me between him and the rifle. Like that's the goal.
Yeah, I understand, but you'd have to be like, I think, 15 feet tall to do that.
Oh, because he's okay. Well, I mean, I could like literally put my shield over Jin is the idea.
I understand, but I don't think you can. I don't think there's a mechanic in D&D that lets you carry his shield.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
With that, our little dot. If I can select the darn thing, makes its little pathway to here. Very anticlimactically. Oof, okay. And Sturgis steps out into the sun, runs close to this little scuff mark in the ground.
Would he provoke by running by Garrett?
Running by
Garrett's down.
unconscious Garrett?
Oh, they don't have the X. Sorry, it's.
Oh yeah, you don't see the
I wouldn't
numbers. Sorry. He's unconscious. Spells. What are we gonna do? Do. I think he's just gonna Old Faithful. Pip, 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 pip. Alright. That's what, 15?
If it's second level, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move him out of the way temporarily. Go like this, go like that, go like that. Go like this, put him back. Just because they're two separate tokens. Yeah, a bunch of magic missiles go pow, 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 pow. Onto the, onto Sprite. And Garrett. It does that. And Jin.
Okay. So Okay, so can I? So in order to use flexible casting, I have to transfer a spell slot into sorcery points. Can I then transfer those sorcery points back into spell slots of a different level in the same turn?
Depends on if it takes an action to perform those functions.
I believe it does.
This is sorcerer stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
reading it. I'm reading it right now. You can use your sorcery points. You can transform as a bonus action. So no, you can't do both.
Okay, there we go. Converting a spell slot to sorcery points as
Yeah,
bonus
you can
action.
transform unexpended sorcery points into spell slot as a bonus action.
Yeah, okay.
And as a
So
bonus
then-
action, you can expend a spell slot and gain sorcery points. So in both cases, it's a bonus action.
All right. So then I'm just going to fireball.
Fireball.
Homeboy.
How many fireballs do you have?
I'm
Damn.
just gonna
I have-
fireball a third time. That's what I'm hearing.
Actually, yes. Third time I've only used one.
Oh, that's not true.
Two. I've only used two.
Yeah, this would be the third.
Yes. I have 3 third level spells.
Yeah, all right. That's just what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Trying to move this guy to the right spot. I want it to go. Oh god, where did everything go?
I mean, it's one target.
Yeah,
Or you try to like
I
glass
want
up
to
a
go in
dice.
the hole too, just
Oh,
in case
alright.
there's anything down there I don't like. So, like that.
Okay.
Fireball.
Quite the climactic ending. Just blow up the middle of the arena.
Thump.
So
Oh, that's a huge roll.
that's a
That's
huge
a
roll.
great roll.
Holy cow, yeah?
As you begin to
What's my next?
cast Fireball, you see your hand outstretched, or your shield or staff or whatever you're using to fire it,
Mhm.
and then you cast your spell, and the flames begin to emerge from the end of your staff as you would expect them to do a million times. But the fire seems to like slow down, and everybody notices that this is happening, and all of a sudden nobody can move. The fire is frozen. Everything is frozen in place.
Are we still conscious?
Yeah, you
Like,
can see
are
everything.
we aware of this?
You're aware that this is occurring,
But time stands still.
but time stands still.
Is the crowd still moving?
The crowd is still moving normally.
Okay.
And then out from a door that was over here, the wizened, beardy guy just casually strolls out into the middle of the fray. And he walks up to Jin and Leganor and you guys and kind of like circles around the flame. Like,
And the crowd is the crowd acting like this is normal?
yeah,
Okay.
well, as far as you can tell. But he's like inspecting your staff shotgun. He's looking at the flames. He's like seeing the trajectory. You
At
guys
this point,
are
I'm kind of looking at it too. I'm like,
well.
Well, we can't move.
You're not able to look around. You're completely immobile.
oh, we're completely frozen. Okay,
Yeah.
but like,
But-
can
so
my eyes
wherever
move?
you were looking, that's what you're seeing. But you're able to see the things
Oh.
I'm describing.
Okay.
Um,
Got it. I see.
He walks over to Sturgis. He's like circling around Sturgis, looking him up and down, looking at the Black Claw. What are you looking for, babe? No, he's not. Oh, weird. He comes over and he reaches into his belt pouch, of which there are many, and he bends down and he fiddles around with the faces of both of these two guys. And then he wanders over to... Oop, did not mean to stretch him. That didn't happen. He wanders,
That was
he
weird.
wanders over to Garrett, and he bends down to him, and he walks over, makes his way around the pit. He's looking down into the pit. He comes over here. He removes like a sand-filled hourglass from his belt, and he holds it up like he's holding it in the middle of the hourglass shape, and he holds it up towards Iconaro, and you see him motion and utter, and then Iconaro and Sprite both slowly move, totally motionless, but slowly move down and come onto the ground, so they're no longer hovering in the air. He then stands around here, and he looks up at the crowd, and he begins to say, "It would appear as though we have our victors. Raise your toast for Frosty and the Snow Cones." And the crowd goes crazy. Hey, I didn't name him, honey. That was my idea.
You're welcome.
So they all go. The crowd goes crazy. He then places the hourglass back in his belt pouch, and time resumes. The fireball that was coming out of your staff just kind of dissipates, and the unconscious folk come up to their feet. They like rise, and he walks forward and he looks at you, Wallace, and he says, "I congratulate you on your victory. Please," and he motions to this door.
The north one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please make your way to the post-battle hall for debrief.
Thanks, I guess. Floss, you coming?
Yes, I'm on my way. Oh, I have 2 people selected. Oh no, how do I fix that? Okay, I think if I make one big and no, they're both big. Okay, what do I do?
I somehow have a permanent. I don't know how I made like a permanent box around myself.
What did you do?
I've got like a permanent yellow box around me.
I don't see that.
Oh, I guess it's me. Alright, never mind. Doesn't matter.
That's the wrong icon.
I'm dead.
I was just trying to take your concentration off. Okay. Yeah, so he ushers everybody through the door.
Do we have to worry about the... I'm guessing the mine's turned off. I look to see if the turret is turned off.
I take like one step and then like, eh?
Yeah, the turret is no longer going in circles.
Okay, like... Of these mines. Alright.
Last thing I want is to get whacked
I guess
on the way out.
as I'm walking into the door, like, I'm reminded that, like, there's a crowd, so I'll kind of, like, look up and be like... Yeah.
Are you not
okay,
entertained?
wave. Yeah, right? it's like, yeah, I don't know, like, Han Solo salute the group and keep going.
I look at Wallace and I'm like, this was weird.
Yeah,
You
no.
notice the Golthuk's gladiators all go to the left as you are ushered. Sorry, I didn't mean to move you. As you are ushered to the right. Like an orange. Yeah, you go.
Oh, that's why that square was there. Okay.
I just kind of look at them over there and kind of give them a quick wave, like a, all right, like a
Garrett
not a
smirks.
salute, but like a nod.
Garrett smirks and he says, "Well, I didn't expect that kind of a fight." Iconaro
you're telling
has
me.
a stoic smile on his face, and Rena is tuning her guitar.
So they're non-pulsed, basically. Like, they're like, eh.
They're like, "Yeah, we lost. Great job, jerks."
Are you guys okay? I kind of look at them. They seem like very fine, but I'm like, I
Yeah,
fireballed you guys.
They seem to be getting better by the second.
I'm thoroughly confused.
Yeah, sorry for whacking you across the head like that, by the way. Just, part of the gig.
Hey, you gotta fight for your right.
To party?
To party.
To par.
We'll get you next round if we ever face again. Didn't realize you had so many of those old school tricks. You've been studying with Patinkin?
Yeah, we didn't expect to have to use them, so good on you.
With that, they walk through a door and you no longer see them. As you cross into there's a door over here. As you cross into the door to your right, the arena doors close and you hear the crowd go crazy. You hear the voice of the Arbiter saying something you can't quite discern. And that ends the combat. Great job, everybody.
Yay!
That was, Wait, is everybody else okay? Like, you two were hurting.
Yeah, I was down pretty low.
Like,
It's supposed to be.
are we good?
It was.
Was everybody healed?
You're at whatever health you were at.
Okay, so
He
they didn't
didn't
heal
give
us.
you a fantasy steampunk senzu bean.
No senzu beans for us. Okay.
No senzu beans.
Okay, so what's this room we're in?
Yeah, so you're led to the right. You go through a set of doors, and then there is a large hall. We're off the map at this point. This is all theater of the mind. So there's a large hall where there's some like administrative-looking desks, and there's like a little medic's tent sort of set up. There's a big tray, like a buffet-style tray of like real food, not synth bars. Um, there's like groupie like fan people like on cushions in the corner. It's like your standard like post rock show green room sort of setup.
Backstage passes.
Yeah, this is like the backstage for the winners. And there are no other fighters in here currently, so it seems to be your own space, at least presently.
I mean, I'll sure use Sparkles over to the what appears to be a first aid tent.
Yeah, tent was the wrong word.
Yeah.
It's like a station.
Yeah, on the way over, I grabbed some food off the trays.
Okay. You find what resembles a bagel, and some smoked fish, and some soft cheeses.
I combined the three of those together.
You have gained 4 temporary hit points.
And enjoy those thoroughly.
Yeah.
Oh man, bagel and lox. Maybe I should get that tomorrow.
Yeah, all of this is watching Jeff, and then all this. You people are making me hungry. I need to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Tend to wounds and like I don't know. Just kind of look around, confused. Like, all right, well now what? We won. Does that mean we move up in what is it? We're no longer. I know we got this is some sort of tier kind of situation. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
So
a
what
guy
tier are we
behind
at
the
now?
like administrative desk.
Oh, there is another person in the room. Okay.
Oh yeah. There's the healing station. Like there's people tending. There's groupies. Like I said. There's several
Okay.
people in the
There
room.
are just not fighters.
No, not any other combatants.
Not the first group that we watched. Okay, got it.
So anyway, there's a woman behind the administrative desk, and she says, "Well, that was a heck of a display. I haven't seen those old world techniques outside of champion fights. Where'd you learn that stuff?"
Oh, right away.
Yeah.
Like I just look at everybody like
You pick it up here and there. I'm trying to be evasive.
I got a fancy shield.
Well, that's a heck of a way to introduce yourselves to the arena. I'm sure you'll move up the ranks real fast.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That felt a little too close for comfort for me, but we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, hey, where are we in the ranks exactly?
Oh well,
Must be pretty close to the top, right?
they have to review the transcripts of the battle, and once they do, based on your performance, you'll go up a certain amount of rank. But that'll get posted to your rep accounts.
Yeah, we don't have one of those yet.
Those,
Oh
yes.
well, no one told you. Of course you have one now.
Oh,
Well, how do we access them?
Well, they're tied to your arena team, so your team has the rep account. So that's how. Did anybody explain this to you when you registered?
no, the poor kid could barely stay awake.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that teenage
The unhelpful teenager,
wasteland.
Oh yeah.
minimum wage teenager.
So that's the way it works. Instead of individual rep accounts, since you join the arena as a team, your team will share a pool of reputation that will be influenced heavily by your rank. And now that you're ranked fighters, after a victory like that in a team melee, you guys will have a rep account. So congratulations.
Okay.
And I'll just I don't know, were we still wearing the yellow bands? Because at this point I'm like, and I'll just take this off now. Like just
Yeah, you didn't need
just
your
like-
yellow bands after you were like petitioners to the arena.
okay.
But now, she says, go ahead and check it out. Put your hands on the sensors.
hand on sensor.
So yeah, on the administrative desk, there's this little hand reader, same things like they had in the food area.
Right.
When you do, those little screens, they flick, and they display um, Frosty and the snow cones, and then there's like a number that's arbitrary at this point, but there's a value.
Okay.
I look at that number and I look at the lady like, okay, what does this number mean? And what is your number?
Oh, well,
Get-
that's a very personal question to ask somebody that you've never met before. But what
I
this
look at her like the
this
deadpan look, like,
this number gives you your rep threshold. It allows you access to stuff in the city. Let me see what it says. She like looks around because it's displayed to you, so she has to like peer her head out to look at the sign. And she says, "Oh, you guys are already rep level 2. That's great. You skipped right over 1. Must have been a heck of a fight."
Wait, they've already judged us? That's happened?
Oh yeah, it doesn't take long. The Arbiter kind of has all the time in the world if you get my meaning.
I don't, as it turns out. Can you
I start rubbing my
you
temples.
like can you explain that? That was the fact that he made everything stop was odd.
Oh, the Arbiter has. You've seen all that stuff on his belt.
Something kinda.
Well, nobody really knows how it works, but he's in charge of the arena because he has the ability to manipulate time. I guess he can like freeze things, and he can move fast or slow, and he can rewind, and it allows him to spend a lot more time judging the fights without having to actually spend that time in real life. I guess someone who's never seen it before, this would sound pretty amazing, but for us, it's just kind of the way the Arbiter works.
I just stare at Frosty like
Yeah,
what?
he catches your gaze and is as baffled as you are.
Wait. And I'll step back from the desk at this point and like lean over to Frosty and I'm like, I think we know who we need to talk to deal with our dilemma.
Yes, how interesting.
Do we have to do anything else now? Do we just wait for our next
No,
fight?
you can
I'm
take
assuming
your
it's not
you can take
today.
you can take your time. You have the room for the next 30 or minutes or so. Go ahead and tend your wounds, get cleaned up. Just make sure if you've borrowed any equipment from the quartermaster, you got to return it before the end of the fight day.
All right. Yeah, no, we used all our own stuff, so
But
that's
yeah,
not
help
a.
yourselves to some real food and get yourself patched up, and then you can make your way over to your arena quarters.
We got arena quarters now.
Well, yeah, your level 2 reps should give you access to the arena dorms.
Can you explain what else level 2 gets us?
Oh god, that's a long list. But basically, you go to a tavern or a restaurant or a shop or whatever, and anything that you want to acquire, you can do so at a rep level 2 level.
Do you have like some sort of rep level 2 menu?
You mean like for the whole city?
Yes.
Not on me, but I mean you can certainly query the info panels, or you can just ask the patrons of whatever establishment you're in.
What's the highest rep level?
There are 10 rep levels. Everyone knows that.
Everybody does. Now.
So we're here.
That was great, Mike. They sure do at this point.
Right. Alright, thanks. I guess. The whole city makes me awkward. Just walk over to the food.
Great. So as you're, relaxing and eating food, there's, like I said, there's like cheerleader groupie type folk on comfy
I can't-
cushions, and they start like
I can't-
wandering around and distracting.
I can't get the image out of my head that we now have level 2 cards in Metal Gear Solid where we can just walk around and like, well, now you can get into these doors, but we can't get into those because they're level 3. We have to progress further along in the game to get the level 3 card.
Yeah, the city kind of works like that.
Really, any of the Metal Gear games. Anyway.
Okay, we're back to you telling me what you want to do.
Right. No, I'm munching over food and just kind of contemplating.
Guys, I have no idea what's going on here. Apparently we're level 2 now.
Sorry, ma'am. Could you?
Yes.
Do you know anything about the our competitors, the folks we?
Goldflix Gladiators?
Yeah, that name implies that they have some sort of connection to the particular champion. Is there any truth to that statement, or possibility, perhaps?
I think that name just applies that that's what they wanted to call themselves. Maybe they'll like them?
Huh. But that's
it's
all right.
quite
No, we already know
alliterative.
that's
I kind of enjoy it. Maybe they're just a fan of the champion. I guess the answer you're looking for is they're just as new to the arena as you folks are.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Is there any formal way that folks of us that are in the arena would meet the champions? Like, is there some?
Oh, you want to meet the champions? You could always
Sure.
challenge them, but I don't know if that's the best idea. You guys just got here.
More just wanted to have a conversation.
Well, you'll have to be Rep 10 to just wander into their homes. But I guess you could try and schedule a meeting with them. I don't really. No one's ever asked that. I guess people just kind of know that, you just don't kind of approach celebrities like off the street.
What celebrity? Never mind. You know what? I'll look that up later.
So out of game, you the players, that would be like saying, "Hey, how do I have lunch with Brad Pitt?"
I kind of gathered that.
Yeah.
I just Wallace doesn't know any better. Like,
So,
I just want to meet
some
people.
administrative clerk would answer an alien, "How do I have lunch with Brad Pitt?" Being like, "Be his friend? What are you talking about?"
Like,
I don't know. Are you Matt Damon?
I can only hope. Yeah, I don't know. Just like, I don't know. We have some sort of like fighters meeting. Is there some sort of? What I'm looking for. Dang it! Mike's brain is farting. Someone else ask a question while I think.
Okay. Well, this has been a great conversation, man.
Yeah, no, Mike's brain's frozen. Hold on. I need to reboot.
Guys, where do we sleep?
Yeah,
We have these quarters here. Are these hours for good?
for now. We're members of the arena.
Cool.
Alright, I give up.
Mike
They'll
gives
come
up.
to me later.
Okay.
the word I'm looking for will come from me later.
Stuck on it.
I mean, I'm sure somebody could point us, or I don't know, one of these button thingies could point us in the direction. Oh, where's Husky? I bet Husky could help us. Or one of those things.
I'm not
Is there
sure
one
I
of
know
the-
what you're asking. She says.
Oh, I'm I was talking to the group, not specifically to
Oh,
her.
sorry.
This works. The one of those, the tall walking clock McGee thing, servant people, but not people, whatever. I don't know. I'm sure they have a name. No one's told me. Automaton? I don't.
Oh, the Clockwork Butlers? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Butler. Yeah, Butler. That's a word. That's a thing people have. Butlers.
Well, What are you asking about them?
We don't know where we live.
Oh, well, where did you live this morning?
The Scholars Forum.
Ah, but you have abandoned that track. So you were truly homeless today and didn't realize it. Well, thank God you won your fight, because now your home is the arena. You can stay at the arena quarters as long as you maintain a rep.
So you're saying if we were to lost this fight, we wouldn't have had anywhere to stay?
Well, if
Although I
you
think
if you left the Scholars Forum and you didn't make it in the arena, then yeah, I don't think you'd have anywhere that would accept you. You'd be repless. Thank God.
I roll my eyes and turn away.
Wait, can we lose the rep now that we have it?
Um, technically yes, but I would be hard pressed to find. I would be hard pressed to be told that your arena team would lose every fight for an entire season, based on your performance and some of the people that walk through these doors.
Alright, thanks. Yeah, I don't. I mean, we don't know what. Can you? I mean, I guess we knew where the lodging. We know where on the map where they are.
Yeah.
Just
So
like I don't know my
you're not
apartment. We don't
familiar
know our
with this
apartment number,
room
right?
or where you are, but you know that you're on at least the right side of the arena to where the apartments
Right.
are. And there are doors at the end of the sort of reception hall. Like behind you is the door you came in. There's all the stuff in the room, the hall area, and then there's a door on the other end.
You know what, boys? Once you get all patched up, come find me. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go upstairs and find a seat and see how else these fights go. How do I get upstairs?
Oh, when you're all done with the debrief room, head through those doors, and that'll put you back out into the apartments sector or whatever they call it. I forget. Um, and then from there you can loop back around and go in the main entrance to make your way up to the stands if that's what you're looking for.
Alright, thanks. Yeah, you find me in the stands after you get patched up.
Yeah, I walk over to the healer. Or were we just at the healer? No, or
No,
before.
that was all the conversation with the admin.
No, before the admin. Do we end up stopping at the healers?
You said you walked over to them and grabbed food on the way, so that's where I assumed you were at the whole time. I was just letting Mike have a conversation. So when you arrive to the aid station, there's a pair of young men with 1800s looking medical bags and all sorts of medical equipment and tinctures and potions and vials and yada yada yada. And they give you a once over, kind of wordlessly. They just assume that you want assistance, and they start prodding your wounds with gauze and pouring tinctures and things on your cuts and scrapes, and 1800s doctors healing you.
Here's
So
some leeches. Now we're gonna
Where's Leganor in this?
I don't know. Where are you, Jeff?
I'm following with Zach.
Okay.
All right, perfect. I look at you and I kind of look at them dabbing at the scrape on my arm. I'm like, can you just fix this? Do you have any slots left?
I mean, I can help. It won't be much.
Can you just fix this? I mean,
I just don't want these guys
let me make it clear. What they're doing is effective. It's just not.
They are healing you. Okay.
Yeah, you are being healed and made healthy. It's just not. They're not using magic to do it.
I see. Okay, so my
don't take the 1800s imagery too literally.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I'm picturing. I'm picturing them dabbing me with
it's
boiled cloth and
they're steampunk doctors. They're just not clerics.
I got it. Okay. All right, fair enough. So it's actually working.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured it was gonna be bloodletting next. All right, cool. Then I'm good to go. I'll let them heal me up.
Cool. Yeah, they do a great job. You basically get a free short rest heal.
Sweet.
So how many hit dice do you have?
I have 8 hit dice.
Yeah, so you could roll 8 hit dice, but then you don't actually consume them for your short rest.
Oh, sweet. So I'm gonna roll 8d6. Let's see what I get. Just for fun. Just for funsies. Oh, I can't even.
Would I do the same thing?
Yeah, if you're being healed by them, you can roll 8 hit dice, get your health from
Did I
it.
do that right? No. How do I?
So that was 1, Leganor. You can roll that 8 more times.
Yeah, I had to change it to a D8.
Gotcha. I mean, you can just slash roll 8 times D8 plus 2.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken.
I just tried that. I got a unrecognized command. Oh wait, maybe because I need a space. Let's try that. Oh, sweet. There we go.
Is yours just a D6 or is it D6 plus, Jin?
Mine is looks like just a d6.
Okay.
How do I tell?
Well, it's
What's
based
your
on
con
your
modifier?
con modifier. So, like, Jeff, you could do
Con mod
roll
is 1.
8d8 plus, if it's 8 times 2, it'd be 8d8 plus 16. That's what you would roll.
Well, I didn't want to roll more than I had to.
Oh, I see. But it's free, so that's my point.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Their healing gives you, like, a free short rest. So you can roll
So
your,
you can
your
roll
maximum
up to
number of hit
8.
dice in recovery, but you don't consume any of them.
Don't consider. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my con mod is 1, so I would do
So-
8d8 plus 8.
Yeah, so 29 plus 8, you got 37 health back.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
And then, Jeff,
back
you can take my
over.
54 if you want, or you can roll your own.
Either one gets me back to full. So
Okay,
Yeah, I'm back at full.
great. So that happens. Mike,
I
you've
take a big
left at this point?
Alright.
I mean, I would have waited for a second to see if anybody was following me, but or at least acknowledged what I was doing. I don't know what Flosty's up to.
Flosty is interested in the cushions in the corner and is enjoying the attention.
The what in the corner?
The cushions with the groupie cheerleader types.
Uh,
He's enjoying the attention and regaling them with tales of how he called upon elemental fire from nothingness.
but if I had seen that, I would have just been like, I didn't. This is a side of Flosty I've never seen before. Anyway, I want information, and I've left. I'm trying to get back to the stands as fast as I can because I realize these fights are fast, and I could very well miss them all.
Gotcha.
I look at Leganor and be like, hey, come on, you wanna go watch a couple more of these fights?
sure.
Leave the jerk over here to
Okay, so you guys are also leaving?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to sneak out without Sturgis seeing me.
Okay, do you want to roll stealth?
Yes.
Alright,
It's not my finest
I
point.
understand. Okay.
I still try to persuade people that it is not what I'm good at.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good. Yeah, that's
Not bad.
That's fine.
respectable.
That's fine. Okay, go ahead.
And I sneak out and I walk up the stairs or whichever way that Wallace went, and I go try to find him.
Okay, cool. And Leganor, are you doing the same?
Yep. Yeah, I'm following.
Okay. So yeah, so you guys leave. The path is pretty linear. Eventually leads to the apartments area. I'm gonna move you guys back over to this page. And your
Out.
tokens are over here. I'm gonna move you guys over here. Sorry, I'm trying to move all of you at once.
Oh wait.
Dun, dun.
Ah, there I am. There I go.
These things are here. These things are
I'm
here.
stuck in the arena.
Well, actually, Mike, you're like out here.
Uh,
You're probably here.
I'm just trying to get back in.
Okay, everybody see where they are?
Yes.
Okay. So the two of you come through a door that was right here, and you're in the members' apartments hall.
Is this
Hello?
a robot butler?
Is this thing on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a clockwork butler serving the room. And there's lots of people milling about. Like I said, the first time, the members' apartments area is also like a bit of a museum. So there's a bunch of displays of like former arena members and some blurbs and newsletters and stuff about current arena ranks and fighters. And like if you walked into the Basketball Hall of Fame, there's stuff about basketball. This is sort of that for the arena. Plus the apartments.
Cool. So I look around. I look at the butler, and I say to the butler, "Hey, there's a guy upstairs over there. His name is Sturgis. He needs a bedpan. Can you bring it to him?" And then I just walk and I try to find.
It kind of like tilts its silent head at you and stands still.
Damn it! How can I prank him then? All right. In any case, do I know which way?
Yeah, you should. You should know
Well,
that
that's
the
what I've
sports
got.
book is like the bottom left of this map, and that's how you get back in to go to the stands.
Perfect. Okay. Good. That's where I'm going then.
Jeff?
I'm gonna go back down to some of that food
Oh, so you try to go back into the green room?
if it's possible. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't
Let me see how much time has passed. Yeah. So you turn around, go back the way you came. The
Mhm.
door opens, and you enter. And the cheerleader folk are missing. The healers are missing. There's staff that are like changing the food out.
If there's anything still on the tables, I'll like a turkey leg or anything like that.
Yeah, they kind of look at you weird, like, oh, sorry, we thought the room was over. We were just resetting. We didn't
Oh,
realize you weren't finished.
no problem. Let me just take a plate and I'll be gone.
Sure, I guess. You just gotta be quick about it.
Yep. Grab a few things and then head back.
Okay. So you find yourself back where you are on the map.
I'm hitting like some sort of invisible wall here, Jim.
Oh, sorry, that's dynamic lighting. You are correct. Let me go ahead and delete that.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize we had switched back to the map.
Yeah, you're back on the map.
Okay, run in. Oh, hey, buddy, what's up?
Yeah, so
No, I wouldn't have waited for you. I would
Yeah,
have just
no,
gone straight
you-
up, unless there was something in the sports
Oh,
book
I
that
see.
catches my attention.
the sport. So Mike enters this. You guys have split the party, so hang on. Mike enters the sports book, and it's just as crazy busy as it was the first time you came in today. Bets still being placed, people collecting, yada yada yada. A bunch of people notice you, and you see a lot more like, "Hey!" People coming like, "Great fight, man! That was awesome!" They're shaking your hand, they're clapping you on your back, like, "I owe you a drink, man. You can use my rep account next anytime you're at the Rusty Spoon or whatever they're saying."
Rusty trombone.
So you're like, you're like a talk of the town for the next 10 minutes.
Which I just kind of like nod at people and like, thanks. It just kept trying to just be trying at this point to just weave my way through the door. Like, no, I would.
I love it. I love the attention. I'm like,
You're not,
oh, hey,
hang
let's
on,
go.
sorry,
That guy.
I had to kind of do time swaps because
Oh.
you're behind.
Sorry.
So this all is occurring. You're not quite there yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm trying to get through to the door to just see another fight. Like all this attention is making Wallace like, I'm used to not. This is no.
Okay, so it takes some time to wade through, and in that time, Jin does make it to this end of the room, and he's kind of met with the exact same scenario. Place is crowded, people start to recognize you, especially even more so you, and they're like, I haven't seen a Dragonborn in so long, and, some people are like, I love watching the Dragonborns fight.
Tower over everybody.
Where was your
Mhm.
breath? You didn't use your breath. Some of them say.
So nobody ever got close enough.
And you're just like loving it. You're like,
I'm eating this up. I'm like, oh, it's it's going, the breath, and like I use prestidigitation to make like a big flame of fake fire come out of my mouth, and kind of blow it up into the air, a la Charizard.
So when you do that, a bunch of people like scream and run away in fear, and cause a bit of a scene.
I look embarrassed and ashamed. It was just fake. It wasn't real fire. Sorry, everybody.
The one of the barkers on his pedestal over here, he like jumps down and runs over, and he's like chewing you out. He's like, "You keep that arcade bullshit out of my sports book. You keep magic on the sand. I don't want to see it anywhere else. You understand?"
I look abashed and ashamed. I'm sorry.
I can't keep you from knowing it. Sure as hell, I'm not going to let you use it out in public. Crazy.
And I begin to like kind of slink away towards the.
The crowd around you sort of disperses, and people are giving you a wide berth.
As I'm just about to exit the door, I press the digitation some wet pants into that guy. Because he embarrassed me.
Okay. He's very confused.
Somebody's near me. How did I spill a drink? I haven't. What is happening?
We'll go over to Jeff. Jeff.
I'm just looking to bed down. I was gonna try to park in a room.
Okay.
And go over my gear,
So,
count my shots.
So, upon further inspection to the rooms, you notice that there are placards and hand sensors, and each placard seems to have a couple of rows of writing.
Okay.
Yep. And each door in this zone seems to have a similar setup.
What does the writing say?
Where?
So where I am, the nearest placard.
So that door says... Hang on. Stupid thing. Why do I do this to myself? I make my life so hard. That door says Ratjack Roughnecks. It says Bartolo Apar. It says Renef Lure. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna then go to each door, and when I find our name, Flossie and the snow cones, then I'm gonna put my hand on the sensor.
Got it. So you find that at the door for this room.
Okay.
And when you put your hand on the sensor, as you would expect, the door slides open, leading into a open sort of dorm area.
Cool. I'll take a bed. If it doesn't look like anything's assigned inside, right? Like it just, if you're there, take a bed. Otherwise,
yeah. So it's a series of kind of like one of the keeps of the castle, like the castle we worked at, in terms of like bunks and beds, but not so cramped. It's a little more comfortable with the different bedding.
almost like a hot.
And then there's like a common area in the center with some
barracks,
chairs.
basically.
It kind of reminds you of the common room that you were in with the Scholars District. But instead of a common room with like a hallway of a bunch of individual rooms, it's like one communal bedding space with some common furniture in the middle. So it's like a college suite without individual bedrooms.
Gotcha. Well, I'll go set my gear down on the bed in the corner and then pop into a chair and start eating. And once I'm done eating, I don't know. I guess I'll take my revolvers apart, clean them, buff them. Same thing. Check all my gear.
Cool. All right. So Mike, you get through the doors, and it's a familiar scene. Busy sort of rotunda that goes around the whole arena with all the food vendors, and you still keep getting attention as you're wandering around. People are recognizing you. It's not as crazy busy as it was in the sportsbook section, but you can make your way around to the spiral stairs.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, thanks. Yep. Like time is a factor, so I know that I'm trying to just beeline the
Understood.
stands as fast as I can.
Eventually, you do make your way to the upper floor, and there is a fight in progress. I don't have artifacts to show this, but it does not look the same as your fight.
I wanted to know.
There is a sandy floor, but you don't see a gun turret. You don't see a big pit open in the middle. You do see trapdoors, but you don't see mechanical lions. You do see that the people fighting seem to know what they're doing. The Arbiter is not standing over here, but there's another gentleman in his place who doesn't look as old. You do see, instead of like that big turret tower, there's these little like, they kind of look like Sprite, but they're more cylindrical or spherical. I mean, and they are firing rounds, and there's like 20 of them zipping around the arena.
Good lord. Okay. I mean, I will do my. Let's see. I'll do this with, if I can, the people I'm watching to check out like total class levels and hit points, or yeah, total class levels and hit points.
Sure.
No, hit points is going to change. So just total class levels of everybody I'm dealing with, or that are out there, and the Arbiter dude, or the one replacing him.
Okay. What the heck was that? Sure. So you see, you're trying to do that to everybody in there?
Yeah, I mean, you could just say less than, or I mean, it's just greater than or less than, right? It's not
for
like
fighter class levels and total class levels.
Just total class level. I mean,
just total class levels.
Yeah.
All right. So
equal to, superior, or inferior in regard to two of the following characteristics, and I'm just doing
Gotcha.
Total class level because hit points is going to change because they're fighting each other.
So this is a 3v3 melee.
Okay.
And of the 6 people there, 5 of them are less than, and 1 of them is more than.
Okay. And what about the Arbiter dude?
The Arbiter replacement is more than.
Okay. I mean, I'll keep an eye on the one more than.
That particular person,
yep.
is a dwarf, and he has a top hat with goggles and a blunderbuss type shotgun, like a really wide barrel, short, snubby shotgun. Which when he fires it, he seems to be able to just like shake it in his hand and fire it again rapidly. And you also see him like pulling things off of his belt and throwing them at the floating sphere sentry things. And whenever he connects, You see like little arcs of lightning, and then they fall out of the sky, motionless on the ground.
Okay.
Droid Papas.
He's got sticky earrings. Okay.
The rest of them I haven't thought of specifically, but they're all just
Fine.
generic fighters of different types, very similar to style and like Iconaro and Garrett and such. Nobody's got a Keytar. That seemed rather unique.
Okay.
Rough and tumble fighters.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just keep watching to see like what other weird things are with this arena. Like, is the 20 floating gun turrets are the only thing that's weird? Are they also hitting mines? Do the mines do weird things? I'm not paying attention to.
So you haven't seen any mines out of the trapdoors instead of mechanical lions. Seems to be where the spheres are emerging from.
Okay.
And then this wall over here does still have the flame jets whenever somebody gets near them.
Okay.
And the other really neat, weird new thing is there are, instead of the diagonal walls on all four corners, in that same area are these grids, so to speak, of spikes that like come up when somebody walks over them. They're like triggered, and these spikes come up out of the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just basically I'm trying to learn as much as I can about the arena itself as well as future potential challengers. So yeah, just I don't know, mental note of the dwarf, shotgun dwarf. And just keep watching this fight, and then I'll stick around if this is the second to last one or the last one. I don't know if we missed the last one or missed the second to last one. I guess.
Yeah, this is if there's 4 fights today, this is the last fight.
Okay, well, got some information at least. Okay.
Jin.
Yes.
You eventually make it to the other side of the sports book. It's a little quicker for you to do so because people are less, at least inside the sports book, people are less excited about you now.
I feel generally bad about that, but chuckle to myself as that guy tries to figure out why he pissed himself.
And then you, again, just like I said to Mike, very familiar scene, food, vendors. These people, except the few that actually just left the sportsbook with you, they are just as enamored of, they saw your fight. That was really cool. Great job. Glad you're feeling well. You almost went down. I saw you. It was really bleedy. Why didn't you use your breath? Why didn't you use your breath? How come you didn't use your breath? Where's your breath? Oh, you're Dragonborn. Where didn't you use your breath? You didn't use your breath. Man, I lost a bet because you didn't use your breath.
Nobody got close enough to me. I try to just thank you, all right, great, and it starts to grate on me like a little faster than I thought,
Mildly racist.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Why didn't you do the thing your race is known for?
Like I start to move my way through here, just try to sneak past everybody. Just yes, thank you, and it's becoming more and more annoying. As I just.
Yeah, you eventually make it. You can make your way upstairs if that's your goal.
Yeah, I'm making my way over to kind of keep walking around until I find Wallace.
I'm upstairs.
Yeah, so
but
I
assumed I went upstairs. Yeah,
scanning the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You locate him pretty quickly. He didn't move far.
Yeah. I just
kind
of plop down next to you. Hey, did you get that hero's reception there or what?
No, I'm not. This is. I'm almost wondering if staying in the Scholars Forum may have been better than the amount of attention we're going to get now. Not my cup of tea.
I liked it at first, but apparently they don't like magic too much because I tried to show them a little trick and seemed to scare off a few people.
Huh.
I got yelled at.
I got
are we
trouble.
Are we something we got to worry about, or just more just
no, I think the guy just chewed me out a bit.
Oh, all right. So this is crazy.
But in any case, what's going on here?
Referring to the fight, I got my eye on that dwarf with the shotgun, or with the barely shooty.
You would know the word blunderbuss.
Thingy. Oh, okay. The blunderbussery.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what do you know about him? What's going on with him?
He He'll be a problem if we ended up facing him. That's all I'm gonna. That's
Okay, got it.
the rest of them not so much. Also, that guy pointing across at the
So yeah, Jen, you see over here
arbiter
in the
person.
place where the arbiter was is a different
Mhm.
guy, younger, same clothing but not the same accoutrement, and he has his hands on the orby thing.
My sense is that he's also not somebody we want to trifle with. Just very confident and makes me wonder what the heck we're getting ourselves into. But we're already on this particular road, so
Yeah, this fight was not as easy as I thought it was going to be, huh?
no. And I'm glad we got at least walls to get behind. Look at this, just freaking floaty things with little
This wouldn't have ended well for us.
angry things that shoot down. No, not at all. It seems there's a whole lot of luck associated with this. Glad to see you got patched up though.
Oh yeah, feel great. Feel great. And I just go back to watching the fight.
Cool.
See what's going on
So yeah, so the fight proceeds as normal. People start to fall. The guy with the shotgun is doing work. I mean, he's like clearly carrying his team. He's taking out the sentry drones left and right. He's sometimes if like two people are near each other and he fires off his blunderbuss, like both of them get hit. So he like lines up really good shots. And eventually, it's him and a member of his team, and then one from the other team left. And he throws like a disc, kind of looks like a frisbee, but it's like metal. And it skips like you'd skip a stone, but it skips across the sand, and it stops by the guy's feet, like near him, and then it springs open, firing this thin, wispy, metal, wiry net that's like pulsing with electricity. It like wraps up the opponent, and then at that point, you notice everyone in the arena falls completely motionless.
I like tapped Jin at this point and like it's happening again.
This guy is still standing over here. He didn't leave like the last time. But from the... Where is it? From this little spot over here, the Arbiter Zhang makes his way, and same thing. He's like surveying, and he's looking around, and the crowd's like, "Oh yeah, yeah!" You see people start chanting. You hear the crowd chanting like, "Thunder, thunder!"
I'll try to. If he's out there for longer than a minute, I'll try to get his total class level and hit points as well if they're higher than mine.
They are both higher.
Okay.
And yeah, and then he similar speech to to what you heard with your fight, and he announces the winner of this bout are the Warriors of Thunder. And then escorts everybody off the field, etc., etc. He heads back, disappears underneath the awning. And, the crowd starts to disperse, just like you would during, like, halftime in a football game or whatever. Oh, no, this is the last fight.
The arbor, the dude at the ball leaves, I'm guessing?
Yeah, now that the fight's over, he ducks back under the awning and, like, through a door and walks away.
Okay.
And the crowd starts to walk away, leaving all their trash in the area. Janitorial staff start cleaning things up, etc., etc.
So you nudge Wallace, like, all right, you want to go try to find a place where we can hold up for the night and figure out where we go from here?
Yeah, I'm guessing Finga's probably already found it since he didn't eventually find us up here. So yeah, wander our way back over to
Doc's dream.
the. Yeah, wander our way over back to our
Are you dreaming?
Actually,
Mike?
I want to step. I know you had a run-in in there, but I'd be curious to see if there's anything else we can learn from the sports book about what happens to us next.
Yeah, all right. I could walk back to you there. I'll stay behind you.
Okay.
I mean, you tower over me, big guy, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Your 15 minutes of fame seem to be over. Nobody's like recognizing you, noticing you, chatting with you anymore.
Oh, thank Tor.
You
Or
head your
whatever,
way back into the sports
Emrae
book
gods.
as people are, leaving. You do notice the board has been updated.
Oh. Jenny and the Bets. All right.
The Miami Dolphins couldn't make it, huh?
No, they just couldn't.
This just wasn't their year. That's so
Jenny
funny
and
to
the
me.
Bets. Danner. Okay.
What?
I'm looking at the pantheon of Emrae as a way of being like, Stanner, damn it.
Oh, Stenar.
Stenar, damn it.
To learn how to curse.
Yeah, I want to. Also, got to curse properly.
Well, if you're trying to say God, you would say Emmer.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Emma, damn it.
You might say something like "Stanner take you," because he's more like the devil.
Okay. Ah, all right.
If you're trying to make a direct correlation to English idioms, that would be.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the rankings are updated. Good to know. We fight Jenny and the Bets next. There's nothing like a schedule, is there? Like when the next fight is?
Yes. So next fights are tomorrow.
Okay.
As the team melee season, in air quotes, is a daily event.
Got it. Okay. All right. There's no times though, is there?
Yep. So it's tomorrow, and it's the first fight, which would be yours, seems to be scheduled for 1 in the PM.
Okay. And what time roughly is it now?
At this point, it's like 5ish.
Okay. Sparkles, I'm actually going to head over to the quartermaster. I got a question about something I may be able to procure for our next little engagement.
Sorry, Lauren was asking a question there.
Oh, good.
Were you heading over? QM?
I'm headed over to. I'm just gonna check with the quartermaster real quick, and then I'll meet you at the. Meet you at the apartments.
All right. Yeah, I'll head back over to the lodging.
Okay. So you guys split up. We'll take a break, see what Jeff's up to.
I mean, I'm mostly doing the same thing.
You're heading to the quartermaster?
No. As I was before, I'm just putting my feet up, eating. If there's people in the room, chit chatting. But yeah, the only thing I need to figure out at some point is how to get more ammo. But I still have plenty right now.
Gotcha. Are you asking anybody about that, or are you just pondering the notion?
No, it's like, oh, I know in the back of my mind, like before the next fight starts, where we
cool.
fight. Go,
Cool.
But
So okay, then we'll flip back over to the other two who make their way over to the quartermaster.
Just me.
Yeah. I went back to the apartment.
Yeah. We'll go to Jeff. Mike, who makes his way to the quartermaster. Same building, same people inside. It's a little busier than the last time you were here because people are like returning gear. Some of those people are guys you've seen before from Smitty Smashers.
Hmm.
And you also see the entirety of both the teams, Warriors of Thunder and the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh, wait. Warriors of Thunder?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the ones we just watched. Okay,
Yeah.
Never mind. I've already sized them up. Okay. have I seen stables anywhere?
Stables.
Stables. I'm so I'm gonna roleplay this, but my goal is I'm asking to see if I can get a horse.
I kind of gathered. That's why you're asking for stables. Not in the arena,
Okay.
but there are, there are obviously places in the city one could procure a mecha horse.
Well, all right. So that's. I'll walk in, just sort of nod to folks, and then just go straight up to the desk and I don't know, wait my turn, and finally find the individual, the guy.
Yeah, the gruff guy, whatever his name was.
Yeah. I don't think I wrote his name. Oh, Task.
Oh yeah, Task. Hey, what can I do for you?
I was curious if it's possible among your wares to get one of those steeds, like a horse. Is that a possibility? Is that something I can borrow from you?
You want to borrow a mech horse from the quartermaster? That's not really how this works, bud.
Do you know where I could acquire one?
Yeah, there's any number of mech horse vendors, mech horse dealerships in Springstone.
Would you happen to know the level of rep necessary to acquire one?
Well, it depends what kind of mech horse you're looking for. But I would say anyone over rep 3 or 4 could probably afford the lower ends, unless you want to find some sort of used deal.
Do you know where I could go to find a used one, since I'm only level 2 at this point?
Yeah, there's a whole. I forget you guys are new to the city. There's a whole vendor marketplace you can access through the panels.
Huh.
You got to start querying those panels more, man. They're how most people ask their questions.
Right, I'm used to people.
Let me panel that for you.
Alright. Alright. Much appreciated, Task. Thank you kindly.
Oh, sure. Good luck.
And all. Actually, do you get to watch the fights at all? Or are you stuck back here the whole time?
I mean, I get a break. I watch them occasionally. You've seen one, though. You've seen them all.
Did you see Oz? The one I was out there.
I did catch your fight. That was some fancy feet work you had out there.
I would be curious your opinion on, I don't know, what you think our chances are in the grand scheme in this tourney I'm in.
I mean, it's hard to say. Everybody fights different.
Yeah, but you've been at this a long time.
You guys certainly hold your own, and having access to that old magic, I mean, that's not something we've seen outside of Celios. I didn't realize you knew him, so that's certainly a leg up.
Yeah. Alright. I appreciate the advice about the panels.
Certainly hold your cards close to the chest. If we knew that you were friends of Celios, probably would have changed the whole bet schemes.
Thank you, Task.
Oh, sure. You have anything to return?
No, we didn't borrow anything.
Oh, okay, that's true. All right, then.
You do hand out. Actually, no, I wouldn't know that because I didn't hear Jeff thinking. Okay. Like, you have ammunition? Wait, why would I else care? I didn't use a single shot of my shotgun. I forget I even have. Okay. With that, at this point, I'm like, this panels seem to be everywhere, so I'll just go back to the apartments and find a panel there to maybe acquire me a horse.
All right. Have a good night.
Sam. Yeah, so I'll walk back.
All right. You make your way all the way over to here. Actually, pause. I forgot to do Jin. So, Jin, you make your way into the apartments. Mike's not there yet.
No.
I asked this guy. I say, the mecha butler.
Yeah.
I say, where's my room, mecha butler?
He looks at you.
I kind of knock it on the face. Where's my quarters?
As you try to, strike it, its arm moves faster than you've ever seen any part of these Clockwork Butlers move, and catches your fist. Firmly, but gently.
I am thoroughly surprised. and try to knock on it with the other hand, just to test it. Like I'm not like going to hit it. I'm like
catches it. It's like,
huh?
and then slowly lowers your hands again.
Huh. Okay. So where's my room? Nothing. I turn around quickly and bring my tail around towards it.
You try to swat it with your tail?
Just like for fun, Like I'm not like trying to hit it. I'm just trying to like get it to catch my tail.
If you're not making
Like,
an actual attack, it will catch your tail.
Okay. Yeah. So as I kind of fart around with it for a second, and then get frustrated and annoyed that it's not, responding to my questions. So I just go up and knock on the nearest door here.
You just knock on the door?
Yep, I just knock on the door.
Okay. You knock.
Is anybody in there?
Well, nobody comes to the door.
I try the door.
You try to open it?
Yep.
You hear a beep, beep.
Okay, I try the next door.
The one
I knock.
behind
Yep, the one behind me.
you? Okay. So you knock. Jeff, you hear a knock at the door.
Hello?
Legonor's voice is heard from the other side of the door.
Oh, okay. I try to walk in. I try to open the door.
The door opens.
Okay, good. And I walk in. I'm like, oh, hey, buddy. I was just trying to find you. These quarters look.
Just scarfing down some food, putting my feet up, trying to brush off the sand from the last fight.
Hey, you enjoy the plumbing yet, or what?
I mean, I do every day, so.
Meaning, where's the bathroom?
There's a clearly.
Do we have one?
There's an easy to find commode, privacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in any case,
I've never had to think about bathrooms more in any D&D campaign than this one.
I take full credit for that.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do it with the tail? I mean, that can come awkward. So.
I usually hold it over my shoulder, No, but in any case,
hold the drunk girl's hair. Somebody's gotta hold your tail.
I can hold my tail. Yeah, you learn this at a young age as a dragonborn. So no, I guess I just, hunker down, try to get some rest. We're fighting again tomorrow, huh, Legs?
Legs.
Actually,
legs and fingers.
Yeah, Jeff has no idea that you're fighting again.
Jeff doesn't. Yeah, so then I inform him. So better get some rest, buddy. We're fighting again tomorrow. Fighting. Was it Benny and the Jets? Penny and the Fets, something like that.
Boba Fett?
Boba in the Fets? Yeah.
Boba and the Fets.
That would have been good.
Oh, sure, why not? I mean, that last battle was definitely a scrap, but I imagine they can't move those doors around too much, so maybe we'll know what's coming next. Or not.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. It was completely different for the next fight.
Oh, you guys went and watched it?
We did. We saw some of it. Totally different. There was a flying turrets and. Yep.
Oh.
Did not look anything like it did before.
Guess I'm not surprised. Well, full belly and a good night's sleep. We'll see what happens.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
Where's Chrome Dome?
He went the other way looking for a horse. I don't know where he went. I'm just coming back. Go to bed. I just look at you and just go, I don't know.
Just like, I can't be bothered.
Yeah, just let him do his thing. I don't, whatever. What the hell he wants a horse for?
Well,
and
I mean, maybe when he gets back, we can play some cards or something. But I'm just gonna relax and pick my scabs until then.
That's gross. Okay, so so you guys are just chilling and maxing, relaxing, all cool. And Wallace, you make it to member apartments.
It just occurred to me that I don't think we would have been carrying all of our stuff with us at this point, so I'm wondering if anything that was left over in the Scholars Forum was brought here, but I don't know yet because I haven't been in the room. Okay, so
Well,
I
what
don't know. I'm
stuff
looking
did
for
you
some.
not have with you? I didn't think of that logistically.
Like I wouldn't have brought like I mean, we wouldn't have been carrying like my backpack full of like synth and my cards and my
You didn't have that in like the pre-fight locker room?
I guess no, I guess I would have. I'm imagining. Well, I guess yeah. I'm
I
looking at
guess
my inventory
from
now. And
my
I'm like, no, this is all
perspective,
just.
as a DM, I would want to be told explicitly when you're altering your inventory.
That's fair. Okay, so
Because
never
your
mind.
character sheet
We'll
is
just.
all. So if you're changing what's on your person, like I need to know. So I just assume you guys have everything that's in your inventory on your character sheet with you at all times, unless told otherwise.
Okay.
Um,
I like how
for
for
the
whatever reason
for the
in
purpose of
my
the
inventory.
fight, if you want, we could say that you put your personal belongings in the locker room, and then after the fight, that was all brought to your quarters
Okay.
because you were victors.
Oh, so would we see his pack here?
Okay, making me think of things I wasn't thinking of. No,
You said
actually,
personal cord.
none of your personal belongings that were in the locker room are here yet.
Okay.
But at some point, somebody mentioned to you that they would be brought here. So we'll retcon that piece of information.
If his backpack gets here before him, I'm totally rifling through it to find that pack of playing cards.
Gotcha. That has not occurred.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking for. I don't know signage, something to indicate like where the heck I go.
I guess.
Yeah. So as you enter, the door to your left, you notice has a little placard with a bunch of names and stuff. None
None
of
I
which are
remember.
yours.
Okay. Keep going.
If you're just perusing all of them, I'll save you the time and let you know that it's this door.
Got it.
Do I hear him? Like, do we hear any of? Like when Jin came up before he said anything, did I hear him outside?
No, you didn't hear anything till he knocked.
Okay.
Similarly, Mike is at the door and you don't know at the moment.
All right. So now that I see that this is our room, I will like wander down further to see if there's something else that's like a common space besides just what is I'm assuming an apartment behind our
So
door.
there's a bunch of dormitory doors around the outer
Okay.
edge, and then the space in the middle. It's not like a common living space so much as I mentioned, it's more like a Hall of Fame sort of space.
Oh,
So like
okay.
fans
Yeah, I
can
forgot about
wander in and out,
that. Okay.
and it's got like information about previous champions and things that are going on, and yada yada yada.
Huh. Okay. I wouldn't. Actually, I'd probably take time to look at a few of these, but I'm not going to have you DM create these off the top of your head now, unless you already have some.
Well, I mean, you're not going to learn any more information than you from the 3 champions that you didn't get from the pamphlet.
No, yeah. I guess I'm kind of curious, just like how far back the arena goes, and I don't know.
Yeah, so like
Styles would
the
have
Hall
won.
of Previous Champions,
Yeah.
there's the list is pretty long, and it seems to go back like a good couple hundred years.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I won't bug you too much more on that. Just more Wallace's genuine curiosity about like, okay, how the hell this place works. But then I'll just come into the dorm.
Okay. Yeah, you put your
do you
hand on the door, and it reads your palm and opens
Oh.
up, and they're your companions.
Boys, anybody seen Sparkles?
I'm in here.
Oh,
I'm in the room.
sorry.
Friend.
Brain fart. Anybody seen Frosty?
I just shrug.
No.
Eh.
Huh. That's. I mean,
He's a big boy. He can figure it out himself.
has anybody seen him since we left the what was the I don't know post arena fight room? Nobody. Huh. Should we be worried? I suppose we shouldn't be worried. I mean, he was associating with. Oh, I wonder if he's out. No. Well, then again, I've never seen that side of him before. I'm sure I'll be fine. Except he doesn't know we have a fight tomorrow. Is there a panel in the room?
Yeah.
I'll go up to the panel. Like, what does it work? Where? Lost it. No, that's not gonna work. Back. Did we ever write our names down? Would they know how to spell it? I don't know.
Yeah, you guys had to write your names down, remember?
Okay. And I will spell his name out and hit search or hit enter. Like I literally just like where his name. Button.
You get a message that reads something to the effect of query results not found.
Mecha horse. Vendor mecha horse. Level
Near
2.
me.
What did you say, Mike?
Vendor mecha horse level 2.
Vendor Mecha Horse level 2. So the panel spits out like a big wall of text that you can sort of scroll. Like there's like scroll arrows and it'll shift.
Okay.
And it's basically like Google search results essentially of like a Craigslist listing. Like if you search Craigslist for used Honda, it's like a similar result.
There's a lot of things. Okay. Okay. So I was thinking I'd get a horse. I figured I used to have one. At least the city guard used to have one back years and years and years ago, and I figured it would be useful to be able to move around what is essentially a giant sand pit a heck of a lot more easily, since I don't have your ability sparkles of just, I don't know, like you're here and then you're there. I don't know whatever that's called.
I can poof.
Yeah, you poof. That's yeah. You're poofing. I'm not a poofer. You can poof. I can't poof. So I was thinking I'd get myself a horse. It's a thought. I don't know. I don't know how they maintain here. Like I don't know where we put them. I'm like clearly there's no place to put a horse around here. I don't know how this works. So I don't know. I'm gonna ponder that for a bit. Is there food somewhere?
Oh, you're asking me that? Yeah, like the common space in the center has a small refreshment table, and of course there's everyone's favorite synth bars everywhere.
Yeah, sit down, and chow down, and ponder the location of Frosty. Okay.
Well, while you're eating, there is a knock at the door.
Yeah.
After you say yeah, the door opens of its own accord, and in walks a clockwork butler, carrying in its arms all of your personal belongings that were in the locker area. It walks over to you, Leganor, and drops your stuff. It walks over to you, Jin, and drops your stuff. It walks over to you, Wallace, and drops your stuff. And then it turns and exits the room. And the door
Did it
closes
have another?
behind it.
Did it have another bag? Okay, hold on. Let me go backward. Do we know if Frosty had left anything in the bus space?
Roll something. Wisdom.
Just roll generic knowledge
I have
and
to
awareness of things.
refresh real quick because I closed the chat again. And what happened
I
there?
critted.
20.
I'm okay with these.
So you crit wisdom?
Yes.
Okay.
Wallace knows.
Yes, he did have a satchel left in the locker room.
Okay, but the automaton didn't bring it back.
The automaton did not bring a satchel.
Oh, I bet they tie it to something about like they know when a handprint goes on the door. That'd be my guess. Because they just seem to know things here. Which is why I just try to search for Frosty. Why could he have gone? Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna go hunting for a horse right now. I'd rather, I don't know, hopefully get level 3 and get a nicer horse. So I'm gonna bother because I don't want to. I mean, it's somewhat dinner time ish, right? I don't want to spend hours in the evening wandering trying to understand how the hell this city works and all that role and all of that role play that would entail. Um, when all I'm trying to do is move more. Ultimately, I'm just trying to test out my, I don't know, get the horse moving rules thrown into this game. But anyway, yeah, I guess we're turning in for the night unless you've got anything else to throw at us.
No, that'll be fine. Is that everybody's consensus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys bed down. No one else enters the room, like no other arena members. So you have the room to yourselves, which is nice.
I mean, if it gets to like 10, like if it gets to like when I'd be going to sleep and Flossie still isn't back yet, then I'm gonna start to be like, okay, we should
yeah,
probably
you'd
do
have
something
no
about
sign of Sturgis.
this. All right. It's been a while, Chance. Do we think we should try to go find Flossie? This is a little concerning.
I do not care. I roll over.
Thing is,
No. He's a big boy. He'll find his way back.
Poor Mike.
I mean, well, yeah, I just like I'm like all right. So thinking out loud, I'm like, how would I even find him? Like, I have no idea what I would do.
Exactly.
Like how do I solve? Like, it would suck not having him like functioning for tomorrow, but at the same token, like I don't know how. Like, actually, so I'll go out to I don't know, um, the local husky, the butler. There he is. He's
Oh
the
yeah,
butler.
yeah. He's out. He's out in the lobby area.
I'm like, excuse me, there, Mister Husky number 3. Do we have I don't know. Can you tell me where a person is?
It points to a panel.
So I can't find a person on the panel. Okay, it probably just points to the panel. Like, all right, I'll just okay. Um, I'll just type Sturgis's name and without any other buttons and see if that comes up with anything
Um,
into the panel.
you just type Sturgis or Sturgis Blackclaw. What do you type?
Yeah, Sturgis Blacklaw.
Sturgis Blackclaw. So you type Sturgis Blackclaw, and it says the same thing again, like query results not found.
We don't have some sort of like. Okay, I'll type our team name in and search. Enter.
You get a bunch of results that are like the arena rank postings. There's like a BuzzFeed article about the top 4 teams to be on the lookout this season. You know, sports journalism about your team for the day.
Okay, this is like um. I'll just type Flosty.
Similar
Like, so,
results.
like, yeah, I just start team name, I guess.
There's also a sweets shop in the Explorers district called Fwosty Tweets.
Oh, I have to tell Flossie about that later. That'd be fantastic. Check it out. But, I'll look back at the automaton. Like, is there some? Can you talk? Is that a thing you can do? No. All right. Actually, you know what? I will knock on the door next to my like. I'll actually knock on like a different apartment.
Which one?
The one across from us.
Okay. You knock, knock, knock. And you hear a voice that says, "Who is it?"
Sorry to bother you, kind person. I'm just trying to. I'm new to the city. I'm trying to get some help you out here. If you wouldn't mind, just if I could get a minute of your time.
Who is it?
Oh, sorry. This is Wallace. I'm one of the fighters from the Frosty and the Snow Cones group today.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you hear the voice get louder. The door opens. He looks around. He sees it's just you. He says, "Come on in. Always nice to see a fellow arenaman."
Oh, thank you. I'll walk in. Um, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name. My name.
Is fill in the blanks to be filled in later. My name is Tabid.
My name is Peter Radzjak.
Should I write that down?
Yes.
Peter Razjak. Okay. You been an arena fighter for a while there, Peter?
Well, no, this is
Yeah.
our first fight today.
Are you familiar with the city?
It's kind of a subjective question. I'm familiar with certain parts of it.
Have you been have you been in the city for a while?
Ah. I think we got here 2 months ago or so.
I'll nod to anybody else in the room just to, I don't know, acknowledge their existence.
No, there's no one else here.
I'm
He said we, but
Oh.
he's the only one in the room.
okay. Can you all I'm trying to figure out, I'm new to this, how to make these handle things work, and I'll point to one if there's one in the room. One of our compatriots has gone missing, and I just don't know how to make this thing work to find him.
Oh, you're looking for someone? Yeah, just type their name in.
Well, I tried that, it didn't work, and I'll like show it like. Well, actually, so at this point, I'll like, wait a minute, I'll type my own name in and see what it says.
It goes and it draws, like, it uses like ASCII characters, and it draws a map of Springstone and kind of zooms in on the arena, and it shows like an arrow pointing to your general vicinity in the where you are in the arena.
Huh. Okay, at this point, I'm thinking, did Sturgis give them a fake name? Does anybody remember? Well, Wallace is trying to remember. I'm clearly like can't have this conversation with either one of you. You're not in the room, but I'm like racking my brain to think if Sturgis gave them a different name.
Make a wisdom check.
I regret using that inspiration now. I'm okay with this.
You seem to remember him saying Sturgis Blackclaw.
Okay, so I'll type in his name and like hit the number and like, all right, so this happens when I put in my friend's name, Peter. And yeah,
Peter
answer not
looks
found,
at
right?
the screen. He goes, are you sure he's in the system?
If he is, I am.
I guess if you are, he would be. That does make sense. But I don't know. It could be a bug. You could always take it up with support.
How do I? What? Who's that?
Oh, just click the exclamation point at the bottom. Open up a support ticket.
And I mean, we don't have to step all through this if you don't want to. Just like I will put in like can't find friend. Sturgis Blackclaw in system was in fight. Help.
So the response, the chat response, basically says there's no record of that name in Springstone. Are you sure you spelled it correctly?
I guess I could try different spellings. I wouldn't. I suppose Wallace wouldn't necessarily know how to spell his name. I wouldn't have ever seen it written down. I guess I'll try to. I don't know. Any other explanation? Like, no, I didn't spell his name wrong. Like,
support. So you see that little like ellipses, like they're typing, and then that goes away, and then a couple minutes
silence.
goes by, and then you get a message that says, "Thank you for reaching out to support. This ticket has been closed. Have a nice day."
Huh. All right. Well, I'll leave you to it, Peter. I appreciate you. I appreciate your hospitality.
Have a great night. Hope you find your friend. That's puzzling.
Yeah. You wouldn't have any part of Benny and the Jets, would you?
Uh, no, I would be part of Ratch Jack's Roughnecks, and by part of I mean the guy.
Did he? Hold on. Ah. Well, congratulations on your win today.
Yeah, thank you
Hopefully
very much. I
hopefully we'll
kind of
see
like
you in
the
the...
digs. Seems you guys also won. Perhaps we'll see
Yeah.
each other in the future.
Hopefully we'll see each other in the finals.
That'd be a hell of a thing.
And I'm not going to stare at him for a minute because that would be awkward. I'll just walk out. just stop and just be like...
Like, after a minute, he's like, "Can I help you?" And, like, like, never mind. Good, see you.
No, I'm good. Have a good night. All right, yeah, I'll go back into the room.
Back into your room?
Yeah, get back into our room.
Okay.
Jance, I know you don't care, but I genuinely am concerned that our boy's gone missing. Because I was just like, here, let me show you, and I'll like go up to the panel, assuming either one of you is even paying attention to me, and thing is, you're not paying attention.
No, sorry.
He's
No,
not
I'm
paying
here.
Like, Jeff's not paying attention.
Jeff's not paying attention. I mean, is Leganor paying attention? So
Jin's
look,
kind of
'cause,
like side eyeing.
So like I'll type in Jin's name, because look, you type in your name, right? And
Yeah,
you
the
get,
same
I don't know, whatever the word would be,
whatever, and it
and like
shows up.
it shows us where like you're there, and like I'll type in my name, and like it shows us where we are. I don't know how it knows this; it just does. But then you type in Flosty's name, and I Sturgis Blacklaw, and then you get nothing.
Query results not
Like-
found.
Like this is, and I remember them saying way back when, like supposedly they knew him as the person that had something to do with the Eurolites becoming like the world changing as it was. Like he had some attribution to that. So I'm wondering, we may be down a man tomorrow.
Oh.
That doesn't
yeah.
sound good.
That's
Now I perk up.
Oh,
Yeah, I
now
see
you
that.
care.
Like he's not like this is a problem. And I don't know what to do. Like, do we lose sleep over this? Like I don't know what to do.
I mean, I have no clue. I wouldn't know where to begin. I mean, we can't even search most of the city because we're not allowed there.
I think we are now. I guess I
True.
don't know.
But if he's being hidden like that, then we won't have access to it anyway. Maybe we need to go through the authorities and see if they'll talk to us.
Seth. Maybe we can find Seth.
And if not Seth, then the Green Hats, as much as I hate to do it.
Yeah. Of course. The city is absconded with our friend, and the Green Hats would be the wrong people to go check on.
Well, the real question is, do we want to give him a little more... I mean, obviously something's amiss, but do we want to stay up all night looking for him and then go into our next fight, or kind of a catch-22?
What time's our fight tomorrow? Is it in the morning?
1 p.m. So it's first thing in the afternoon, directly after. It's right after lunch. We'll have to show up to the quartermasters at noon. So we got some
Mike learning
time.
how the city works. I love it. He's got the rules down.
I'm paying attention. So, alright. I'm gonna wander into the sports book. You two are willing to do more than maybe maybe arena administration. That's where we found. Actually, that is where we found him before, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't. Sparkles, maybe you want to go check out the. If you two want to go to the I can't. Words in this accent sometimes just don't come out. Arena. What? Arena administration. There we go. Good lord. Good Emrae.
I mumble something inaudible under my breath and acquiesce. Fine.
I don't know. Just try to find Seth and see if he can find us anything. If we can't find anything by the next hour or two, then yeah, I think sleep is more important because if we're going to be down, then we need to definitely be well rested for whatever it is that's going to be throwing us tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, well, I don't know. I'm not going to assume what Jeff is going to do, but with that, I will walk off to the sports book. And I know we're getting
Okay.
to 11 o'clock. I don't know if your time's expiring, Jim.
No,
I split them.
but yes.
So if we need to call it here,
Yeah,
I can understand.
not so much need, but we're going to because I don't know where to go.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, not don't know where. Like, if we had to, I could handle it. But I would rather do some preps before we go forward.
Got it. Okay.
Sense?
So yeah, that will end the session. Nice fight. It's good to roll dice again.
Yeah, certainly wasn't expecting to freaking.
Good that we won that.
Yeah, which is discouraging, right? Because like
Yeah.
that took fucking everything, and that was round
Yes.
one. It's like
Oh boy.
going into one of those bottomless pit fights, and like, all right, you have at least 16 rounds ahead of you, and the first fight's like, this could go this is gonna go poorly quickly. I mean, not that we have to win everything, right? But at the same time, like that would be nice.
Yeah, I was
especially
running.
if we're gonna be down our main title character for the team, like that would be awkward.
We're just the snow cones now.
We're just the snow cones.
Just the snow. Like
I
Flossie
am
and stuff. Like actually, no, we're not. We're missing him, so we're just the snow.
Just the snow cones.
Oh, God.
Literally,
Dangerous
just the snow.
on
Well.
spell slots.
All right, so yeah, I guess we're calling it. Good night, internet.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Fun.
close the stream. Thanks everybody for watching. That was a good time. So I'm gonna end the stream now. Goodbye, the internet.